One, the protection of critical seabed infrastructure and maritime governance. And the focus on these two issues highlight the newest arena in which national security, trade, technology, and even environmental issues converge, and that is water and maritime security. Though Philippines and Germany may be thousands of miles away from each other, we are undeniably connected through these issues, and we share these shared vulnerabilities that we are talking about today. From the ships that move around products all around the world, resources that feeds our communities, and even internet cables that allow families, friends, and communities to come together from wherever they are in the world. But with these benefits also come the challenges that we are talking about today that threaten those very connections. And we still have a lot of work to do in determining how best to respond to them. So we're not only concerned about what's happening on the water with our ships and all of those things and fishing communities, but we're also concerned with what's happening under the water with our internet cables and the like now. So I'll start first with focusing on these critical seabed infrastructures. No? And when talking about these things, one of the issues that stood out to me, or one of the things that stood out to me, was the description of how data is the new oil. In our discussions, that was very much highlighted, and that because that's how valuable it is today. Precisely from accessing the internet, participating in online trade, and again connecting with other people globally, are made possible by these fiber optic cables running through the seafloor. And in terms of this particular issue, there are three main areas that require attention, and that's in repair, reporting, and response. So when we were talking about this issue, one of the things that was highlighted was how ship anchors would cause damage to these underwater cables, and repairing it is costly and time-consuming, especially if there is significant damage to these cables. And so that's the first issue, repair. In relation to this is reporting, particularly that of attribution, figuring out whether these are just incidents or accidents, whether these are intentional or just accidental events, or just a mishap that can be a big concern to those affected. And because if those things are damaged, these are could essentially cut off connections that we rely on every day.